If you're just now waking up, I want to explain what's happening here. A family of 4 have been shot. Their home is now on fire, and there's an active shooter. This is unfolding at this very second. Northwest Phoenix is the location. It's going to be right near 47th Avenue is actually the mid-block road right here, 47th Avenue. Cactus, we have it pinpointed for you right there. I've also been told from sources on the scene that officers are now gearing up, putting their armor on to try and take down this active shooter. Katie Connor is there. Katie, what are you seeing?
Chris, we are at just a side street over from where the house is currently on fire. You can see right here several police officers and firefighters here on scene. We're actually going to move down just a little bit. I'm told that this is an area where they will be treating some people, so we want to just make sure to stay out of the way as firefighters, paramedics tend to the people. We know that 4 people were inside the home and there are reports of gunshots. We know that there's an active shooter situation in the home. I just talked with a neighbor. The neighbor tells me that the home is actually, if we can kind of see, it's just beyond the red paramedic van right there. Neighbors tell me that they just saw a lot of smoke, heard a ton of sirens, came outside, and this is what they walked out to. Now, we are on, again, one of the roads on the back side of the home. When we were coming in, though, you could see just this many firefighters and police officers on just about every single road leading up to where the home is. There is a very large police and firefighter presence here. Again, they are working an active shooter situation. We did see a couple officers walking in with tactical gear on as soon as we stepped outside of the car. We are working to get an update from Phoenix Police. As soon as we do, Chris, we'll pass it along to you. But a terrifying situation for people to wake up here in this neighborhood this morning.
Katie, stick with me a second because I want to ask you, I'm looking at this behind you. Is this kind of the staging area for fire crews because even they are being kept back?
Yeah, this is where firefighters, paramedics are being kept, and because it's away from the home, and also they're trying to bring out the people who were inside who are victims out, and this is where they will transport them to the hospital. Again, we know at this point, Chris, 4 gunshot victims. There could be no more. We don't know if the shooter is still in the home. At last check with Phoenix Police, they said this is still an active shooter situation. But Chris, as soon, again, as we learn more, we'll keep you updated.
Katie, my sources are telling me that there are people alive inside that home that they're trying to rescue. Have you seen any rescue vehicles like the one right behind you that was backing up there? Have any of the rescue vehicles left the scene where the 4 people have been shot, or again, are more rescue vehicles starting to arrive?
We've just seen there's this one that you can see the back door is open. Not sure if they're going to put someone inside that. We have not seen any paramedics leave the scene, but again, Chris, that could be because there's still an active shooter situation and police firefighters can't get inside the home to save the people who possibly have been shot. So that's all information we're hoping to get. As soon as we get that, we'll pass it along, but a very fluid situation out here, Chris.
Are you hearing anything, Katie? Are you hearing shots being fired?
No, it's been very quiet, and when I talked to neighbors, they said they're actually standing there on the corner, and they just said they woke up to the sirens, they woke up and to the smell of smoke. But when we got here, we did not see a lot of heavy smoke in this neighborhood, and also didn't hear the sirens. Obviously, you can see the flashing lights, but did not hear any gunshots or anything like that.
Katie, what about the house? Can you see the house from your vantage point that is on fire?
I can't, Chris, and when I got here, I actually talked to the neighbors, and they tell me that they were able to, the home is actually, you can kind of see where firefighters are congregating right in front of that police car. That is where, on that street, is where I'm told from neighbors that the home that's on fire is, and that's where the victims inside the home. That's why firefighters are standing off to the side, because we do know it's an active shooter situation. They want to keep their guys safe so they can eventually go in and save the people who have been hurt inside that home.
Katie